Stop for a second. I know all over YouTube, they're sharing manifestation, how to manifest whatever you want. Um, there's so many different ways to do it, right? And all the ways are right. It is. There's, I mean, the ways can go on and on because whatever's comfortable for you will begin. That's a gnat in my house. But I live in the country, so we have them. It's still hot out here, guys. Anyway, what I want to share is free. And I want to share it because Source wants me to share this. You have to stop. Just stop searching manifestation videos. This is it. Here's the whole kicker. We are an expression of the divinity. We can't be God because God is this entire whole energy of every single thing ever. Everything. But we are one part of that, which is an expression in this reality of Him, of it. I don't even think, I mean, Source is feminine and masculine. There is no boy girl. It's nothing like that. It's way more than that. Anyway, you have to focus, your expectations, your intentions in this very moment creates your next moment. So the only thing that exists in everyone's reality is this moment right now. This is the only thing that exists. This moment is the only thing that exists. We can create individually and collectively, but the only thing that exists is this moment. You know how you're always worrying about the next moment? What am I going to do about my bills? What am I going to do about school clothes? What am I going to do about this appointment coming up? How am I going to put gas in my car? That worry, that focus, that expectation, those intentions are creating your reality. You're doing that. Nobody else. It don't matter what circumstances you were in. I came from the hood. I came from the ghetto. I'm telling you, none of that matters. What matters is now. It's the only thing that matters is now. Visualization and affirmations are amazing because it helps you into repetition. You need to be repetitive with yourself because you don't know who yourself is. And you might say, first of all, Anne-Marie, I know exactly who I am. No, you don't. Unless you're already here where I am, in the plane that I'm speaking of. There are several bodies to us. The emotional body, the mental body, the physical body, and the expression, which is energy, the energy body. That's all we are. We come in here, we have to put a suit on. This suit is me, Anne-Marie. Whatever suit is you, that's you. In order to create and express here on this planet Earth, whatever. You have to, if you're feeling uncomfortable, if you're feeling worried and you're feeling all these negative things, you're creating those emotions. And you do have to get your emotions under discipline. You got to discipline your emotions. And the best way to do that is by accepting them. You got to accept who you are right now, in the now, at this very moment, all of you. Not all of you as in everyone watching this, all of you as in who you are. Because you're so focused on where you are, but you're not thinking about where you are. And because you're not, your focus and intentions are everywhere else except where you are. So that where you are will always be everywhere. You can't kill an ego. That's a lie. You have to give permission to your ego to walk away. when you give permission to your ego to walk away, you're going to find where you are. And I know that society doesn't want to know where they are. Where am I? Ask yourself that. Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? We keep thinking manifestation works on all levels because you're creating whichever level works for you. But you have to know that that's what you're doing. And you have to put your focus and intent on it. You need to do shadow work if you're scattered, if you go through mental health issues, if you have a traumatic past, like I think most of us, if not all. I mean, look at the world we lived in for the last 100 years. We can just say the last 50 years, 60 years. It's insane. So if I haven't met anybody that hasn't been through trauma, some worse than others, but each one just as valid as the next. And empathy and sympathy I have for everyone, because I'm just realizing and finding out myself through Source, through God, through the divinity, that this is not real in the sense of all of this that's happening. You don't have to focus on that. What you need to be focusing on is where you are. The expression that you are creating in your very moment is what you're going to get in the next moment. I know you're thinking like, what does that mean? It means that your thoughts, which I have a busy mind, and that's why practice of affirmations that people are putting out, practice of good intentions, positive thinking is what's going to help you to get to where you need to be, which you're already there, actually. You're already where you need to be. Every moment, wherever you are, you're meant to be there because you created that. If you did it consciously or unconsciously, you're meant to be where you are. Everyone is. Whatever you want to do, you can do it. And you can do it through the intention of your thoughts. You can do it through the intention of focusing in the now. You can't worry about the next moment because the next moment doesn't exist yet, right? Like most of us don't even know what that looks like. So stop worrying about it. Don't worry at all, but focus, put your expectations, put your intentions into right now. Visualize. Visualizing is just using your imagination where they have taken that from us for, I'm sure, hundreds of years. You know, most kids grow up so fast, right? They forget to be a child, or they can't, or they haven't. I couldn't. My parents died when I was a child. I didn't have a childhood. I grew up just like that. I think that's probably why I have childish tendencies sometimes, because I like to be a child. I didn't have that. I want to play Roblox, don't you? Sometimes. Mario Kart, stop playing. But, and that's good too. It's good for your soul. It's good for it's good for you. It's good for your expression of you. And I want you to know that's my other expression. I will do another video and go more into depth. I love you guys. Be safe. Remember that you don't need, we're so conditioned to be conditioned. You don't deserve anything because you don't need to deserve anything. You get it?
Power.
That's right. And the power is within yourself. Have a good night.